Hi, everyone, and welcome to Yachting International Radio. This is a new series that we're bringing out, and it is all about becoming an entrepreneur while you're in the yachting industry, or if you're considering coming ashore as crew. And the co-host is Patrick Maflin from Marine Accounts and Mortgages for Yacht Crew. Welcome, Patrick.
Thanks, Ria, ever so much for having us on your show. I really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to this, I must admit.
It is something that I see coming up a lot. So many people talk about what they're going to do, and I generally find it more females that are looking to the future. But let's first talk about what an entrepreneur means.
Yeah, it's a good question. I think a lot of people have latched on to the idea of being an entrepreneur, particularly in the last 20 years, because it gives them a semblance of freedom and independence. I think that's what yachting also gives, and I think that's why maybe there are a lot of people coming out of yachting that are also choosing to become entrepreneurs. And you were right in what you said about there are a lot of females choosing to become entrepreneurs. Certainly, I've worked closely with Pearls of Wisdom recently, spoken at a few of their events around this subject. So what is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur, I guess, is someone that's very free-thinking, someone that wants their own independence, somebody that wants to create an idea or business or a brand their own, put their mark on things. Entrepreneur, speaking about myself, really probably virtually unemployable. I have had many jobs, something that I always struggled to keep on a definite basis, because every time I started a job, I always felt I was kind of surrendering to my ambitions of having my own business. And that was always my guiding light and the one thing that I really wanted. So I would say, in summary, really, that an entrepreneur is someone that's free-thinking, probably pretty strong-willed, and very driven, actually.
What are some of the mistakes do you think people make when thinking they want to strike out on their own?
I think key mistakes that people make in general is there's a kind of ideology about entrepreneurs. People on pedestal, basically, you've got the Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk's of this world, and you think that you can walk in their shoes and you can become them. And I don't think it's not unachievable, but it's really not necessarily achievable. And I think, furthermore, there is obviously this drive for wealth nowadays, which is just growing at such an exponential rate in society. And I think that people choose to become entrepreneurs just purely for this drive for money. Quite frankly, I think there's probably easier ways to make money than being an entrepreneur. For me, in many respects, until I had my first successful business, I started viewing being an entrepreneur as a damn curse.
How long does it usually take to realize the full potential of your business?
This is unusual because in the past, when I've written business plans, I cannot tell you how many business plans I've produced, but maybe in my head, I start to form them. And then I start to know whether it's hot or not. And then I can quickly see whether it's going to obviously generate capital. I launched a yacht charter company, actually, but specifically designed at race yachts between 65 and 80 feet, exclusively for the Russian market. And within 3 weeks, it was red hot. I think that was quite rare, but we were making a significant amount of money. But Marine Accounts, I launched that in February 2013, and nothing happened until basically August 2015, when it started to really shift. And it was so weird. I just thought, everything's there. I've written great content. It's got great software. It's got all the right attributes, and it says it's going to do it, but there's just nothing happening. So in answer to that question, it's really hard to qualify how long it's going to take, but you kind of know in your bones whether it's going to be hot or not.
So what can people expect to get from this series? What kind of advice are you going to give?
It's entrepreneurial life hacks. There's so many things that I've learned. People very much create their own obstacles in life and reasons why they can't do things. And what I'm hoping to do is teach you ways to serve your own inhibitions and reasons not to achieve and realize your goals in business. I've been in business really since the tender age of sort of 9 or 10, bizarrely, and I've learned so many unique skills along the way.
Patrick, I myself am looking forward to it because I have been an entrepreneur a few times over now, and it's an interesting road, takes a lot of work, and you always have to be open to learning. Not everyone takes the same path. Many successful people have done it many different ways. I am looking forward to this series, so thank you.
Thank you. So, and I look forward to our next show.
Yeah, me too. Right, guys, this is Becoming an Entrepreneur right here on Yachting International Radio. My name is Ria. I have been your host, and Patrick Maflin from Marine Accounts and Mortgages for Yacht Crew. We will be back again very soon.